Hello and welcome to topics that made people mad, sad, or happy that were not long enough for a solo video, so I just kind of squish them all together. If you're into some fiery topics, some drama, but don't like to scroll through TikTok, what a day. I do all of that for you so you can protect your brain and get outside and smell the fresh air. So before we get into today's topics, please hit the subscribe button. Please join me here during the week for many videos. And today is juicy. From the body positive queen quitting to a bunch of men, betas, paying $18,000 to become men.
Eat the f***ing cookie!
Let's get to number one. You guys, the body positive queen announces that she is done. She's done with the fans, she's done with the critics, she's done with Hollywood. In a recent post, Lizzo tells everyone she's leaving. I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. Oh wow, a double whammy. Like usually internet is not real life. You can just leave the internet, but she's going from the internet to real life, people doing the same thing to her, okay? All I ever wanted is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little bit better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. Well, the people that really do not like Lizzo and the women that are suing her probably kind of feel that way. She might not be wrong there. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look. It's not completely on how you look. That's not what a lot of people are critiquing. It's the having the dancer shove bananas in their wah-wah and then like I'll link the video down below. My character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this. I quit. Wait, before you head out, Lizzo, if we head on over to her TikTok though, she just announced that she wants people's butt cheeks flapping in her new Yitty swimwear line.
Come on, Yitty! Swimwear!
And then she declares war on Target. We dropping swimwear, we officially beefing with Target. April 1st, let's go. I am filming on April 1st, so today's the day. Also, I'm pretty sure she's going to use her Hollywood connections to promote the line. And also this opens her up to criticism, so she's really not quitting. You guys, yeah, breaking news, because I thought that Lizzo was just quitting Hollywood and going into a little hidey hole and just getting off the internet. No, she is not. Along with the swimwear line, she also says that she's literally quitting body positivity. She's getting skinny.
All that being said, we should not shame each other for intentional weight loss. I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now.
She's losing weight. And we're gonna have to leave that for the end of the video. We'll get right back to this. We gotta talk about J-Lo real quick. J-Lo has been deemed one of the most narcissistic and rude women in Hollywood, and her new movie, it's just not helping those claims out at all. So J-Lo had this idea to tell the greatest love story ever told, her own. But nobody wanted to fund it, and they said that it was going to be a really bad idea, and she said, fine. I'll do it myself then. And boom, $20 million later, this is me now, a love story. Funded by Jennifer Lopez, written by Jennifer Lopez, starring Jennifer Lopez. Many people told her it's not gonna do very well, and if you do it, do not make it a musical, and oh my God, she made it a musical. Some people like it, many people don't, but the biggest thing people are talking about is how J-Lo cannot shut up in this movie about being from the Bronx.
I like taking my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. A crazy little girl who used to
And the responses and jokes came flooding in very quickly after that.
I like when I take my hair out like this. Reminds me when I was 16 in the Bronx. Running up and down the block. Fucking crazy little stupid bitch.
People who are from the Bronx are very tired of hearing her talk about, well, the Bronx while she's worth $400 million. Well, you know, dropping $20 million for a movie about herself is really nothing now that I know she's worth so much. Anyway, people from the Bronx are tired of hearing it.
wild and no limits, all dreams and shit.
J-Lo is a delusional chaos demon. At this point, I don't even believe she's from New York anymore, because what block are you from, J-Lo?
And then, after that TikTok, the mystery was set off. What block are you speaking of? And with the power of social media, an alleged old schoolmate posted a class picture from, you guessed it, a private school.
First of all, the private school, we already knew it was going to be a private school. Because, girl, again, what block? It's the fact that the hair. What hair were you talking about? You actually, created a scenario in your head.
JLo also did an interview in her $60 million mansion where the interview asked her, what was your normal menu when you were on this block you like to talk about so much? And she said, the old classic Bronx selection of
Ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink, if you know, you know.
Yeah, people from the Bronx didn't know what the hell she was talking about, but they had a great time making fun of her for it.
Sweeps me back. Little boy running around these lots.
Little boy used to be wild. No lettuce, no mayo.
Jenny from the block sounds wild with her sandwich and crazy hair, but you know what else is very wild and pretty serious actually on the street of New York? Well, the New York Puncher, aka One Punch Man.
See, I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. New York City deadass has a one-punch man terrorizing the city.
So on March 29th, Dolce Picardo, I'm probably saying her name wrong, but she's 57 years old. She was minding her own business on the New York streets, and some random man socked her in the face with several teeth getting knocked out. Her jaw gets broken and had to be wired shut.
Take a look. Surveillance video shows the attacker ignores another man walking by, but zeroes in on Pichardo. He punches her in the face. The blow makes Pichardo unstable on her feet. You can see her stumbling backward.
Through the week, the One Punch Man struck his fist across the face of several different women.
I was literally just walking, and then a man came up and punched me in the face. So I just got punched in the face. Walking home. I was with my coworkers walking in Times Square, so be safe out there.
I got punched in the face on the streets in New York City. So when these claims came out, many people were saying they're lying. They just want clout. It's another woman trying to make men look bad, like that brick lady. If you didn't know, it's officially proven that the brick lady, she was lying, you guys, and she's still on the run at the time that I'm filming this video. I'm waiting for her to get caught so I can make a final video of her. So many people were saying, nope, these things don't happen. People just don't punch people. Well, police have arrested 3 different men. Franz Giroudi, or Giroudi, doesn't matter. Don't need to say his name right. He's a butthole. He's age 33, was proven that he was punching women on the street.
I don't want this happening again. I want New York do something about this. They had to stop this.
And yep, he got released shortly after that. He's a repeat offender. He was slapped with a little misdemeanor charge of the 3rd-degree assault, attempted assault, and harassment. And now he's on the streets of New York. Fist just hot, waiting for some woman who's minding her own business. Annoying. Anyway, the other 2, Steve Okistora.
I went all the way on the other side.
Democrats.
He followed me and started recording me.
Democrats.
I pushed the camera out my face, and that's when he started hitting me.
You crazy.
Who's being held on a $10,000 bail, and Malik Mia, also arrested for assault. So it wasn't just a one-punch man. There was a one-punch multiple man just punching women on the streets of New York for the fun of it. So I don't know about you, JLo, but I think she's probably very happy that she's not that crazy little girl with the crazy hair on the streets of New York right now. So that one was a little crazy and a tad bit infuriating. Shall we do a little speed round before we get to the very last story? Too late, we're doing it. Nick Cannon responds to a comedian calling him out for his numerous children.
The only thing more ridiculous than Nick Cannon having 11 children with different women.
12.
Not only did she call him out for having so many kids, she called out one of his kids' name.
I have an issue with the name of his daughter, Powerful Queen Cannon.
Why?
Because that is the name of my vibrator.
2 guys in a car go viral for saying what they think is attractive when it comes to women. And usually these things go very wrong on TikTok. Well, this one went very right. All the women on TikTok are in love and they probably got laid very quickly.
When they call you by your first name. Wait, it started with when they call you your name? If they're just like...
Do women not call you guys like by your name? What?
That's just where I'm at in my life.
That's a pretty low standard. People loved this.
When they wear like a little baseball cap.
Very cute. Anyway, back to business, because are you a beta? Huh? Do you go to the gym and feel like a small man while all the alphas bask in their alpha male prime?
Hulk out with your bulk out, bros.
and that's why I don't like gyms.
Do you want to improve yourself as a leader, husband, and father? Well, you're in luck, because for the low price of $18,000 and 3 days of a man screaming at you to eat a cookie,
There, eat the fucking cookie!
you could become a alpha male too. I'm sorry, I messed that up. I mean a modern day knight. And I think you guys should know I eat crumble every Friday while playing The Sims, so you know, you are in presence of a alpha female. The orientation to this process gives you a little foreshadowing of how the whole 3-day program will be, on how you will become a man, with a screaming lunatic threatening to cut off his tattoo before he lets any beta graduate from his school of modern day knights.
And I'll be damned, I'll take this fucking knife off my fucking waist and carve this fucking tattoo off my fucking hand before letting you
Do it. That's how alpha I am. I'll challenge you right then and there in orientation. Do it. If you're so alpha, injure yourself.
Your fucking souls are mine!
By the way, this is a religious man talking about taking a bunch of other men's souls. It's a little demonic, if I do say so myself. You might be asking, how do I know he's a man of God? Well, he spreads the way of the Lord on Instagram. When someone says, what would Jesus do? Remember, flipping over tables and chasing people with a whip is within the realm of possibility. And there's Jesus holding a whip and people cowering in fear. Anyway, the caption's even better. I'm doing God's work. I freaking knew it. I could never understand why I was compelled to break and flip during the MDK project, but now it all makes sense. It is what I was called upon to do. This is my purpose, to be the one to do whatever the it takes to help men flip the motherfucking tables. I'm just kidding. It says switch, flip the switch, but you know, not too off-brand for him, right? We had one of these guys at my gym. He worked at the gym. He was like the alpha male of the gym. For some reason, all the boys loved him. All the women thought he was a fucking lunatic, because he was. He got in some altercation and he literally flipped a table. We all heard it. The whole gym did. He did it in the break room. He identified as an alpha male, and now I get it. It's in their code of alpha male conduct. I will put money that he probably graduated from this course. Maybe he helps teach it. Maybe he got one of those cool hatchets and told people that I paid $18,000 to hold a hatchet. How much are hatchets, actually? $11. So, could have saved you quite a bit of money. Well, for $18,000 though, you too can have some man yell at you at the beach.
I want to be a better, you fucking whiny piece of shit.
You can eat a probably very stale cookie while a man yells at you.
There, eat the fucking cookie!
And wrestle like men. Hey, it doesn't get more alpha than eating cookies and having a little midnight wrestle session. You know, I'm all for it. I love that. Okay. Back to Lizzo. I'm so flabbergasted that I saw this the day that I'm filming and don't have anything prepared, but I quickly watched the video. I'll make a longer form, but basically she's telling all of the followers that are still around, because there's not many after the whole lawsuit that's still going on, and she's telling people she's on an intentional weight loss journey.
I've also felt like I can't say anything because I was a part of the body positive movement, and I do love my body at every single size, but for me to be like, oh guys, I'm doing this today, or I'm eating this, or you know, I would get backlash for promoting an unhealthy lifestyle or trying to shame people. And so I moved into a body neutral lifestyle and mentality and practice because I felt like being just body positive had been appropriated and had been kind of morphed into something that it wasn't in the beginning. All that being said, we should not shame each other for intentional weight loss. I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now.
And she's also telling people the opposite of what every single obese person says in the fat acceptance body positive community space. Most of those people claim that they're obese because they don't eat. They don't eat enough. You know, their bodies just holding on to the fat because it can't lose weight. They're not eating enough. They're eating nothing, and for some reason they just still can't do it. They're meant to be fat, right? Well, Lizzo's taking the opposite approach of Tess Holiday. She confessed to all of her followers that she's eating too much, that even though she's vegan, she's picking very low quality, high calorie food, and that even when she's not hungry, she's still eating due to emotional stress, probably from the case that's going on right now.
There was something wrong with my relationship with food. The eating goes both ways, and I was eating so much even beyond when I wasn't hungry, when I was sad, when I was stressed, when I was going through a lot, when there was darkness in my life, when I had a lack of control, I was eating food, like large amounts of food that I didn't even realize was large at the time. But when I look back and realized what I was eating, I was like, oh, and why I was eating, I was like, oh, that wasn't healthy for me.
Which is very interesting because that's the first one to ever say it. And look at that, Tess Holiday. It wasn't that hard. She's still alive. She just said what everybody knows. Anyway, the video was very interesting. We're gonna make a longer form video because I have a lot to say that I can't fit into this video. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want more videos like this where I condense a lot of viral videos together, click the link below. I linked my last one there. People are really mad at Taylor Swift again for being entitled. And Gypsy Rose, honey, she's a single girly now. All of that is linked below. Watch out for my next Lizzo video. The video was very interesting that she posted. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. So I'm gonna go work on that for a bit. And you guys, stay cute. Yeah, you know what time it is. Yep, that butt. I love that booty. You've been working hard. Bring it here, come here. Yes, you be good. I will see you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all